iDiskiTV powered by World Sports Betting. A very big story over the past 24 hours. Ernst Middendorp no longer the coach of Kaizer Chiefs. And of course also Shaun Bartlett being dismissed at the same time as well. Junior, you've been mentioning the fact that they need to change, they need to restructure. Very quickly, what are your reaction to Coach Ernst Middendorp and Shaun Bartlett being dismissed there?
Yeah, Ankululeko, the answer is simple. I told you, Guti, Ingwenya Zoitu, they fail. But the failure kunguthi I problem akusibo kuphela. There are the problem, yes, problems of Kaizer Chiefs mara akusibo kuphela. The structure is dead. Yes, I'm very honestly, I won't say I'm happy per se, but they took the right decision. Make mele by chart between Ernst and Shaun Bartlett. Remember these people, they gave them a platform, both of them. They are coach, head coach and assistant. So I said, Ernst, I was surprised Kaizer Chiefs reappointed him for the second term. It can't help people understand. Remember his past at Kaizer Chiefs, it was a big problem. So they bring him with the coaching team in Bugwela. In philosophy, good tax. Very disappointing. Kumango Shaun Bartlett. I was not impressed the way he was playing. Yeah, some coach up in the good pola lambe muin. You understand? They don't have a philosophy. Abana philosophy. It's him about structure. I'm sorry, I'm disappointed between both of them because they were coaches, head coach and assistant. It's him about I structure. I not depth, I not structure. We should structure depth and the culture, philosophy as well. We should do that. You understand, Uncle? And the management, I'm very disappointed as Nishongiti. But bang mangas, I'm reappointed. Disappointed. I'm not surprised with them being Kulegas field. Niboni the team are keeping win next because but Amatachi is 7 go fair opponent. It tells you a confident training. I'm a training which you are coaches. Uguti axion, I see on. Axion Kaizer Chiefs in Jalebet but La Pankule yes, the problem of Alaba Inzid. They must focus question. Manje they must reappoint knowledgeable coaches. Nkulmang structure sabi development head coach. If they can appoint you a head of development to Farouk Khan, I would be happy. See Farouk Khan working with Zipot Langalala and also Semba Tangas Bangam Tola and Mamelodi Sundowns. You understand? And this coach Mantla Masibugo and who unfortunately 10 is already signed with Chess Galaxy because they bought the Allianz Park. Yeah. But if they can get those coaches and head coach get everything, I don't know how they're gonna get, but they must try and convince. As a Payana go Kaizer Chiefs, assist will throw on the CMA because I was hoping good to assist out 10, but unfortunately, Oganye think not no Kevin Johnson. It's all by same structure, philosophy and then technical team. By Nigeria team, more than 3 years, goodbye build. They must be patient for now. Remember, more build the team I be overnight. You understand Angulego? Labafanos over build over Fagala, mixing experience and youngsters. Exciting. From by Nigeria, he benefits of the doubt. For now, Mabaso Russia. Yes, they will sign players, but those players definitely aging against the society now. You understand? There will be players Baba Chengile now for success they didn't produce. I combine now. They must go back to the culture. Go back to culture Babuel and then Umuntu figure with the culture afage structure. Pesco structure by 80 philosophy. And then there will be individual talent. But Chola must scout, but appointed a scout, aso hamba, but we had a peck, ayo hamba funi talente, asseshe, and then malpeg a little talent. This of which I get overnight. Yes.
All right. Let me play devil's advocate. Kunabantu abati Middendorp bathathe from number 9 to number 2. Wabasa ku final Nedbank Cup ETS Galaxy bashayo lapho. Were there any mitigating factors ukuthi nje izinto ezimkhulumelayo Middendorp ukuthi maybe he should have stayed?
No. I'm sorry. First of all, I'm very disappointed. Ngeke udlala 352 ngeKaizer Chiefs. 352 is system yakhe team training session yakama player like confident. Predictable. Always bring Zuma. Uyenza isizini yonke. Always team yakhe ama set pieces njoba ngitshela iKaizer Chiefs mawucancela amagoli abo. Ihlala ku number 15. Tells you ukuthi rely kuma free kicks. Team yakhe ayidlali and rely in this dead ball. Akusi team le. And a team like Kaizer Chiefs, remember Chiefs and Pirates and Sundowns when they perform national team it's simple. So they must go and rebuild that team. But be patient. Labantu abengitshele ngabo. They are patient, they've got a structure. I know good about play structure. And they play about sign now. They don't chance start playing us because they play corridor games. Ungakora kumazulu or go Celtics or go cheaper 5 games in a row. But Kaizer Chiefs is branding cool. A lot is expected. Remember, you need to keep it consistent. Not today. When you play for Kaizer Chiefs, the same young national team even in Europe. Yeah. That's how pressure it is.
All right. Last one then. Some people have mentioned Gavin Hunt. Some people have mentioned Benni McCarthy. Gavin Hunt looks very strong in terms of what they're negotiating, in terms of the interest from the people as well. I think there's a lot of desperation to win a league, and Gavin Hunt guarantees them a league title. Gavin Hunt, Benni McCarthy, you haven't mentioned them. Why did you not mention them when you were recommending the coaches?
Yeah, Benni, very good coach, but I would love to see Benni mhlambe kuba bafana. Kaizer Chiefs, Benni mina ngizosho very good coach. He gave players second chance. Banikida Bomanyambela came to Rasmus Mambona, so him not at the Sundowns one team because of the coach put the confident Upato Sumbuisili confident. You understand? He's a coach that he motivate players. But for him coaching Kaizer Chiefs, kuzoba nenkinga because ningi ntekmela shintshe. So me not believe those players lama coach mina ngwa35 ile nkuleko. Ngicela kube yiwi Kaizer Chiefs I wish ngathi ngawa appoint. Babe patient. Those coaches they understand the South African football. They understand our players. They know how to take out of the best. Labantu labi School of Excellence is a academy. They work with Chetty Mitro. I'm a student, they are knowledgeable. It's proven how many players that they produce in South Africa. And those coaches identified individual. So Mama Mix Alabantulab, I'm telling you, will be back, go back. Kaizer Chiefs in 3 years to come from now is about something else. And it will live much longer. After Mawambi team, you keep the core. You don't just chase. So Lente Muchela on the must go back. I understand Gavin Hunt. I'm sorry, I'm not the fan. I don't like the way he's playing. Who can you point a team in Gavin Hunt as a national team who play one for a national team? No one. Because I'm sorry, unfortunate for me. It's you can't bring Tulane and who? I'm sorry, Ubutle Beyangadal. So I mean, I know Butle at Alexa one. No. I'm sorry, Ngulego Street. With those players, Street. Mamele. With those players. Chance, let us be realistic.
I'm listening to you.
Yeah, let us be realistic. I would love to see only Butle there. Sure. Butle was something else. You could play him in the middle as a defensive midfield, but now Butle is kicking the ball up front. Team got Gavin Hunt, I'm sorry. I mean, yes, he's a good coach. He's got a good planning, professional, very professional, disciplinary, but coaching Kaizer Chiefs, no. All right, the Cape Town City can go or Patriot West coaching, but somewhere bang interview but at beautiful football doesn't win you games. Manchester City is playing beautiful games. It's one of the best teams. Pep Guardiola take bets out of players individual and the team as well. About Brazil, Spain, you understand. You are number chairman. They play good football and then they're winning things. Yeah.
So Vilakazi, big story and a big news yesterday with Coach Middendorp being dismissed by Kaizer Chiefs. It's something that you've spoken about. Everyone is expecting. What is your reaction to Coach Middendorp being dismissed as Kaizer Chiefs coach?
Kubhlungu man, because of he's also a human being. He's got a family now that he take care of. Yes, the chief supporters were disappointed Azangba win a league. But I think as we need to sit down as a team. Yes, everyone was angry. We expected Chiefs to win and all of that, but it didn't happen. So, one is really doesn't mean it's a failure at all, because I was a good big team like number one almost the whole season until the last game. So it tells you good there is something good in Khanye, even though when he lost it. Where it matters most. So I think you need somebody that will come and help him. Look, sometimes we need to change the way we dress, the way we walk sometimes, because now people they know you the way you dress, they know you with this walk so sometimes you need to change things like that so that you can go through in certain things. So yes, it was a very sad news, but our football if you don't deliver, and then as a coach they show your door.
Yeah, we've gone through these matches, we've covered the whole season. We were telling the story of the Absa Premiership, and you've mentioned in many videos that you are starting to lose respect for him, not respect personally, but respect of his tactics, respect of his thinking, that for some reason he kept on playing the same formation over and over again. And maybe that's what you are trying to address, maybe change the way you walk, change lendlela ogqoka ngayo futhi.
Yes, because look, I'm starting to lose the respect, not yena as personally, but in terms of how he was doing things, the Panama tactics wake. And I don't know, maybe I can be wrong, but I believe if I see bang shaya ngaka right, everyone knows I give shaya ngaka right. Why can't I change? Yabo, and mangbol mina mang shaya ngaka left, ba vimbili. Nya shaya ngaka left, ba vimbili. They need to change. I mean, you want it. I started to lose the respect to go. It's because of everyone who bonile guti Chiefs idlala kanjani. They play same players. Like there's no those boys bangena confidence. Like they were just saying guti asdaleni kupheleni. Yabo. So it says a lot about you as a coach guti. When you see players players wako aso, what do you do? Yabo. So you come up with a lot of things in terms of boosting their confidence, make them see, make them believe they are the champions. You know, come with different approach, and then so that even the players, they can be excited to say, you know what, I know guys, we must excel this thing. But now players, when you do one thing every now and then, they get bored. Because of, you could see the way my players the Chiefs they were bored of how Coach Afuna Batalanga called.
All right, last one then. Middendorp is gone. Gavin Hunt, Benni McCarthy, some people are talking about Stuart Baxter. Where do Kaizer Chiefs go from here? You've mentioned that you've spoken to Gavin Hunt before about his style of play, and he told you he doesn't really play that football. He plays according to what is being given to him by the club. So if the club is giving him certain type of players, he can only play them in a certain kind of way. So you think that perhaps Gavin Hunt would be the perfect fit and he could be able to play the type of football that the fans want?
You know, I believe in football, and I believe as South Africans that if we're saying South Africans will give each other a chance, let's give Coach Gavin Hunt and I a chance to coach a big team, and then we can judge him, how good he is. I personally believe in him. I spoke to him several times. We chat, Mina and I, over the phone. You know. Because I'm a coach, and I like to learn from other coaches, like about Coach Steve Compella. I talk to them because I see those guys have got knowledge of football. So I try to get to know why certain things are not happening in their teams, you know. So Gavin Hunt, everyone has been criticizing him. Even when he wanted to coach Ibafana Bafana, everyone was saying, "No, we're gonna see a boring football, blah 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 blah." But now I'm saying, I hope the Chiefs, they'll give him a chance. Let's see him. But now my question again is, the Chiefs are in a bad position in terms of signing players. So if Gavin Hunt will go to Chiefs, definitely is gonna play what everyone knows about him, because he doesn't have really. But I think he can use Abu Changase, Abu Ngobo well, because he did Abu Pen Mutswari. Look at this colored boy Alexander. He's doing very well. Look, I'll make a good example. Alexander, we all know he's just a hard-working player, but he's not a ball player. But look at him at Vets. He can play. He can create chances. So it says a lot about him to say he can do something. I hope Chiefs, they can give him a chance to say, okay, Gavin, come, we're not going to interfere. We allow you to coach the team and then give us a trophy.
There you go, 0645250513. Your reaction to Ernst Middendorp, are you happy? Are you sad? Who do you think Kaizer Chiefs should bring in next? We'll play those videos, of course, as soon as we get them tomorrow. Hopefully then we'll have a lot of you reacting. We've already had a lot of you reacting on Facebook, telling us what you think should be the next step for Kaizer Chiefs. Thank you very much for watching us.